I've been telling you.
That's not how you do B-roll footage, man, dude. B-roll means like close-ups and it looks nice, not just fuck around. Right.
It is recording.
Awesome. Does that mean our mics are also recording?
No, it is not.
It is not.
Ah, sorry.
That's why I said wait.
Speak loudly.
That's not how it works.
So you're recording your newest single right now?
I want to, but
I'm not singing.
comedy.
Well, that's not what
Say
sounds.
hello, my God. Livia. All right, cool. Thank you guys for being here on the podcast. Welcome. Today we have Chanu as our guest.
That's me.
Now, we're going to talk a lot of cool and stupid stuff like we always do. But first of all, I just want to say I'm deeply, deeply sorry for last time's video. I'm the worst YouTuber in the world. I did not even tell you to like. I did not tell you to subscribe. So from the get-go, I'm just going to open with saying, please like and subscribe if you love what we do. If you like being an idiot and talking cock, then this is the place for you.
I actually enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it and I liked and subscribed. So
You like? Oh, thanks.
I don't know if that counts for any
You have
brownie
to-
points, but
Yeah, no,
I mean,
He's
there
coming
you
back
go.
to the podcast.
There's the key. Like and subscribe, and you'll be on the podcast.
You'll be
yeah,
on the podcast.
literally was that easy. You know, like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment if you're really feeling bougie.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate it. Also, we're like at over 20 subs. I don't know how.
Blowing up, dude.
We're blowing up, bro. Things are looking good for us. Also, last time everybody was talking about SJ not being able to put the mic back into the hole.
I've been told to leave it alone.
Just leave it alone, please. And adding to that, my parents, I called them for Father's Day and just talked to them, and they said, yeah, we watched your video, we really enjoyed it. We laughed at SJ for not putting it in the hole for 13 minutes, so now he's nicknamed the Master of Foreplay by my parents.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes you can't rush stuff like that, you know.
Ladies, the comment section is free.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Today, the video is sponsored by Black Label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is your cap still?
Don't.
Chanu.
Oh, because I actually specifically wanted to do this. Hold on.
Oh, you want to do like an ASMR thing?
You guys ready?
Oi.
Tastes like fermented piss, doesn't it?
Let's be honest. Yeah, Zamalek, dude.
Zamalek.
That's the way to go. I don't know about yo. Everything else genuinely tastes like piss. Castle Lights, Lion.
I mean the original Castle.
Right. I
Good
know.
old Castle Lager.
I know we love beer, but can we please talk about music?
Okay, music.
So, Chanu, we go way back. We all actually go way back.
Yes.
We met 2 years ago? Three.
Oh, I think it's coming on.
Yeah,
oh,
3
dude,
years ago.
3,
Holy
yeah,
crap.
holy shit.
We met 3 years ago at Copa University. I was the first to dip and said, bye, I'm going to go actually do something with my life. They all laughed at me. I was like, dude, why don't you just stick around, play it through. SJ left the year after that, dude.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to finish. I'm definitely not going to finish. I do want to do second year. But if I do second year, I'm going to want to do third.
I'm currently in second year, going on my third.
Yeah, we started
Pretty
a
worth
band
it.
together 3 years ago. It went to a spiffing start. Everybody worked, and then it didn't. So we don't talk about that anymore.
It crashed and burned.
Crashed a bit.
Yeah, very hot.
The untold story of Honor Amongst Rebels.
Gotta add like dramatic effects and stuff and screams in the background. So, Chanu, you came here today with some things you wanted to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so basically a drummer. For everyone that doesn't know, probably everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows Chanu.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, it started
Everyone
off
in Canada.
Everyone
in Canada. Yeah, my Canadian fans out there, you know, shout out to y'all. Yeah, I started playing drums about 3 years ago. Picked up my first pair of sticks, and that was actually because of Copa. You know, I'd like to give them some props for that. I was playing guitar originally, and that didn't work out. I picked up a hammer, and I was like, "So, where do we begin?"
Yeah, wait a minute. In the hole, right?
Yeah, so I heard the drums for the first time while I was playing guitar, and I was so focused on the rhythm section. I was like, "Dude, what am I doing here, playing this instrument? This is not what I want to do." And then, yeah, dude, I fell in love with the kit, and now I'm currently part of a couple bands, playing drums for them, having a great time.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of fun.
Which bands are you playing for?
Yeah, please tell us about the bands you're playing in.
The main one, my pride and joy, my baby, is going to be Stand 58.
Yeah.
You know? Woo! Yeah, Stand 58.
I'm in Stand 58.
Yeah, these two are in a band together.
Please support.
Indeed.
Yes, Stand 58. Not too long ago at Copa, at Bailey's, at Bailey's, I came along to support you guys, and I took some cool photos of you guys, all real.
Yeah.
So we are going to be doing Battle of the Bands. It's technically not a full gig. It's a really short one, but we are going to do it for weeks on end.
Yes, definitely.
It's going to be pretty
Going
much a
on
month
past
of
July, August, September,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be for a while.
Yeah. So that's like 15 minutes twice a month, pretty much.
And do we have any originals coming up? Things to look forward to?
Ooh, we do, man. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. We actually just finished up a studio session last Saturday. We're going for another one this Saturday. Completing a couple originals that we're going to release. I don't know if we fully working on an album to release, or if we're going to release some EPs. I'm not too sure about
EPs
that.
is the safest way to go. Though.
Yeah, so I think the general consensus is we're going to get these first two out, and we're going to release an EP slowly. That seems to be the new kind of way to do it. Release a song, and then wait a while, release a song, wait a while. So we're going to do that. And we're going to try and gig as much as possible in between. Get those songs to become like a second language to people.
Yes, definitely.
Get them singing along.
Just quickly for the people watching, what music is Stand 58 playing? What's the message? What's the vibe of Stand 58?
You could probably answer that better than me.
Well, it started very much punk rock.
Yeah.
It seems like the only bands I'm invited to are punk rock bands for some reason.
Hey,
I can play other shit. You're just saying. By the way,
We do more than just power chords
Bossa
and
Nova.
octaves.
but yeah, it's very much a rock vibe. It's becoming more of a soft rock vibe at the moment. I think the first album will definitely be like soft rock.
Yeah, for sure.
If I had to compare it to something, I'd say Prime Circle.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Very cool.
I agree.
All right, cool. We're definitely going to have a full interview with the band. This is just Rebel Radio, so we're just talking shit right now. But we'll get more into the band's details another day. Chanu, just quickly mention some of the other bands while you're still here.
The other bands that I'm playing for?
Yeah.
Well, another one that I actually recently got invited to is the one that Rulof is a part of. Played a gig the other day.
Oh shit, I forgot we're in the same band.
Yes. So something happened with the drummer, and I was needed last minute, and you know, I pulled up to one of the rehearsals knowing absolutely nothing. Yeah, that was interesting. That was an interesting one.
Yeah. But I'm so grateful that it's you, because you and I have already worked together.
Yes,
So
exactly.
we knew exactly, and I could tell like the way like Grant would try and explain some stuff, and the way Hardest would explain some stuff, you kind of like, okay, and then I explain it to you, and you're like, okay.
And you start speaking in drummer language. You're
Start
like, hey, bro,
speaking in drummer.
hit it with dukat, and then I'm like, all right, I got you. I got you.
You say drummer language, but I think it becomes band language actually. Because I was saying this to a drummer the other day that I hadn't worked with before, and I was like, dukat.
What are you on
Dude,
about?
what?
What do you mean?
Okay, those are really nice sounds, but what do you want me to do?
Yeah, okay.
But it really works because we all three studied together. So
Yeah.
we literally learn from the ground up how to communicate.
We spent days together, like days.
Bro, it's probably up to months
Yeah, for sure.
at this
Yeah.
point, honestly.
No, but I mean like full on days.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
from
we've spent more than 24 hours together, us three.
yeah.
So-
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, dude.
sure.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe not entirely sober. So I,
mean,
wasn't all there, but I was
we
there.
we don't remember all 24 hours, but a lot of the 24 hours.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, but anyways, that band, I don't even think we mentioned the name.
Graze
is
Us.
Graze Us.
This
yes.
is Graze Us, by the way. It's a cool
Graze
band.
Us.
You guys should definitely check. We got banger originals such as Sit on My Face, Hopeless Case. Hey, that rhymed.
Sit on My Face is such a good song, guys. Wow, I love that song.
Also, EP coming for that probably end of year. So that's also something to look
yeah,
forward to.
look out for that.
Cool. Any other bands?
So right now, most of them. So I'm currently looking at playing for a church band. I'm moving to a. No, mans can play gospel too. Hey, can you imagine? Rock drummer playing gospel. You know, that's I've been watching this TikTok of this other guy. I forgot his name. Let me not give him any clout because obviously you guys are super famous and shit. This dude is a full-on rock metal drummer, and he plays for a gospel band in church. And dude, the shit he does, man. It's actually so good, and I'm going to try and implement so much of that in what I'm playing. The church's name is CRC. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and play for them as well. And then a couple other bands, but like I said, these guys they need to get their stuff together, you know, make me, like, actually send me rehearsal times, a schedule, and some gigs, and not just, hey, we're playing in 3 days, because that's normally what I get. And if I know the people, like, with you guys, I said yes because I knew I played with you before. It's a lot easier to get, you know, hey, we're playing in 3 days. Can you please come to rehearsals? Than when it's like
People you don't
people
know.
I've never met in my entire life. There's no chemistry. There's barely any idea how to communicate. It's a lot harder. So, yeah, for now, I'm going to stick with those three. And then maybe next time I'm on, I'll have more answers for you guys. 'Cause
Alright, cool.
they don't have their shit together yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Networking.
half of the people that we are probably going to have on this podcast are people that we met through. We have one day. Can you learn the song?
Pretty much. Yeah. We've got people that still want to come. We've got a photographer who wants to come. We've got other bands that want to come. A lot of friends of bands, which I didn't know through Kappa, just through gigging and chatting with people. That's how we met and became friends. So
Yeah, through. Oh shit!
support each other, you
Definitely.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a big thing in especially as musicians, you know, starting off. You're not super well known. You don't know too many people, and like it's you know, you're not earning big money, and it's hard for you to hire people to do this, and this. And you know, the one big thing about being an artist is having a good team behind you that are not only good at what they do, but also have the same, how can I say, mindset as you, like the same goals. Like meeting people through going out and doing these things, like you say, it's so much easier to then align your goals and be like, all right, man, let's work together. We're both struggling right now, or we both need a little bit of a push for A, B, and C. Let's work with each other a little bit, and then eventually we can start earning money together. We can start getting more gigs together and things like that. You know, especially like with you with photography now. That photography.
I'm doing photography now.
Yes,
more
you're
and more,
starting
yeah.
to take it up more, and it's since we know you and you've been helping us out a bit, and eventually we're going to get to such a nice, stable relationship when it comes to things like that. And that's also something like we know you, but if we met you on the night,
No, that would be
like
super.
you know, if I met you, like maybe if I've seen you a couple times at a couple gigs and we had conversation, be like, oh, dude, now you should come and, you know, record us a little bit. And networking, man, networking is so important.
You spoke a little bit about being an artist starting out.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of clout. You are still trying to make a name for yourself.
Yes.
Us.
Yeah,
Just us.
Yeah. Literally.
everyone here,
Everyone here.
100% attendance.
Yeah.
It's the only prize we're getting right now.
You participated.
For sure.
So I just want to chat about kind of making it in the industry. What do you think is making it in the industry? So I know for us being in a band, we've got like a little bit of a plan about how we're going to release songs and what we're going to do around that. It's not solidified yet. There's still a lot of planning to go into it.
Definitely.
But just from your perspective, what do you think is needed?
So I would say for a lot of upcoming bands, if you look at, and this is actually a conversation I actually had yesterday, so it's kind of perfect. If you look at a lot of top artists, or what you would consider top artists in the industry, there's things that they have behind them that are making them succeed in the industry. Like, it's not as simple as just showing up, singing and leaving, or showing up, playing and leaving. There's so much that happens behind the scenes when it comes to set up, audio, visuals, things that are visually aesthetic, contracts, like all these type of things. And I think what I can say for bands that are starting out, or for individuals that are starting out, is trying to get the business side of things sorted out as well, because it's
without signing to a record label. Please.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if it works for you, good for you. But
so,
you know,
let's be fair here. If you get a good deal, consider it, definitely.
But
have someone else look over
Definitely.
it, please.
Yeah.
Get a lawyer.
There are so many horror stories out there. Just, you're on YouTube right now. Go and look.
Yeah. Please
Record
don't.
label horror stories.
Please don't think that just because a record label is interested, you've made it. That's definitely not.
they
how
can
it works.
screw you so hard.
Absolutely screw.
Just in short, a record label signs you. I'm sure you guys are going to agree with me. Record label signs you, that means, oh shit, now I have to make it. If I do not, I'm going to have to get a good job and pay them
And
back.
I'm in debt. Yeah, exactly that.
One of my students actually signed to a record label a while back. At the end, they owed 300,000, right?
Yeah, of course.
And
Bro.
just to be clear here, 300,000 Rand in terms of record labels is
That's not even a lot.
pocket change.
That's
That's,
not even
what
a
you
lot.
carry around in your wallet.
Because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them, they'll like give you an upfront money. They'll be like, listen, here's like $1 million.
Yes.
Just for you to survive, dude. Just for you to live. And then there's that fine print that says, yeah, by the way, we're going to need that back. And then you spending it, you balling, you buying a car, you buying a house. Next thing, that $1 million is gone.
Also,
And now you owe someone $1 million rand. You know?
it's always I love the chats we had in varsity about this.
Non-stop.
And non-stop, pretty much. But I'm glad we did have them. And everything just piles up and piles up and piles up. And after 5 years, you're like, I'm screwed.
Yeah, it's a very important thing to let somebody, especially it's so for me, for example, I would ask my music business teacher. He's very, very well organized when it comes to knowing the music industry. I would ask him to look at it as well as a lawyer. It's so important because there's other small things like if you're releasing originals, if you're going to studio, you have to use the equipment is going to cost you money. They're going to take 20 to 30% of your royalties that you make from the original songs. You're going to leave the label and then all of a sudden those songs aren't yours anymore.
You're going to pay a fine for damages
Exactly.
with MP3s. What?
Yeah.
That's a real thing. I shit you not.
Now you owe more money than you've ever seen in your life, and now you're alone again. It's not worth it.
Anyways,
Everybody dies.
Your
Your life is in shambles.
Your girlfriend breaks up with you, your wife leaves you, your dog dies. Everything is just, it's a mess, dude.
So-
and then you go into country. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, long story short, if you do consider signing to a record label, just be sure.
Yeah.
Just be sure.
Double, triple, quadruple check.
Quadruple check your contract.
That contract for sure. The other things that I was gonna speak about, regardless of contract negotiations and record labels and stuff like that. So, like I was saying, it's important to have. So, what I've learned over the course of about the last 2 years is that being an artist isn't just being a rock star. You need to treat it as a business, very, very strongly as a business.
Man,
like
speaking some facts.
if you could just go and perform, life would be so good. But who do you think you are? You know, like you need to. There's so much that goes into it behind the scenes. It's actually baffling how artists like us can still go on stage with a smile and perform like nothing happened.
This might surprise some of you, but in the inside, we are dead.
Yes, dude.
We are very much dead on
hours of rehearsals and negotiating, and how much are we getting
Petrol
paid,
money
and petrol, and this. We need content for social media, which is so important nowadays as well. You need to get everything. You need to pay everyone. You need to have enough money to go to studio and pay your producer and pay for studio time. And it's just a fuck up. Honestly,
It's a fuck.
And I think just one more thing for those of you who don't know this yet. The guys you see on stage are a fraction of the people actually involved in the show that you're watching.
That's very true.
It's like you see 5 guys on stage. You know there are 5 guys in the crowd alone that helped make this happen.
Yes.
somehow, yes.
There are 5 guys outside the door. There are 5 guys that aren't even in the bloody city.
Yeah, no, exactly. Having a good team behind you is also very, very important. This is...
Yeah, but that's a really important thing. How do we get to that stage? It's all good and well to say, okay, yeah, like, it's not as easy as it looks. You're going to need this and this. How do you get to that stage?
See, this is where everything comes full circle with the conversation we had a little bit earlier.
You need to be a pretty young white girl. That's my answer. That's what I've been noticing. If you're a pretty young white girl, you will get signed a really good fucking record label deal.
That's a
I've
fact.
seen it over
I've
and
also
over
seen it.
again, which it's just ridiculous. Like this horror stories we told, it's like heaven in comparison.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how the hell they do it, but yeah, that's my answer. Just be a pretty white girl.
if you look good in this age, if you look good, you're fine. Like, you're fine.
Sean
If
is
you're pretty,
Yeah,
I'm pretty well off. No, I'm kidding.
It'll be okay.
But yeah, dude. So with regarding that, hey,
We have a cat.
the cat has made it.
Please don't show your arsehole to the camera.
Would you like to make any input?
Here, you're signed to a record label.
Jimmy?
How's it been?
Jimmy Ham? Ham?
No, he's like, nope. I don't even want to talk about it.
He's shy.
Man's is already scarred for life.
Been on stage once.
Yeah, dude. Never again. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot of people that contribute to it, and even something so simple that I've realized about myself is social media and how useful it can be as a tool nowadays to market, advertise, even to get brand deals and all sorts of things like that. I'm horrible at it, eh? And I'm genuinely looking into getting somebody to do that for me. And that's what I wanted to say. The conversation we had comes full circle, is because that's when you go out, you perform, you do what you can. In the beginning, it's going to be rough because odds are you're going to be doing it alone.
It's been rough for almost 2 years.
Yeah, dude. It takes time, man. It really does
Probably
take time.
gonna be rough for quite a while.
Another 3-4 years, yeah.
But yeah, dude, over time you meet people that are in the similar situation as you, where you're like, dude, it's tough. You know, I can't pay these many people. I can't consistently do this because there's not people that have the same goals aligned as mine. It's not easy. And then you meet these people, you have conversations with them, and you're like, you know what? Let's work together. Let's try and build something from the ground up together. You know, like get someone that's like, I know a guy in school that's such a good producer. He's a great producer, but he doesn't really work with anyone because he's not as out there. But I would work with him, and he would work with me, and that's fantastic because the more you have those conversations, be like, dude, instead of me giving you an upfront monthly paycheck of money I can't afford, let's work together and build this business from the ground up. And, you know, that can really come in handy as well.
Yeah, that's some wise words from Chanu. That's like pretty much, and that's kind of also the point of this podcast, the small connections, not the big labels and the big oaks that you might by chance meet. That's what we're trying to do. The smaller bands that are struggling, we're going to come together on this show and build off of each other. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
fucked on time. So
Unfortunate, as always.
it is unfortunate. We might just invite you back and have another one.
Yeah, dude, you
Because
know what?
this
I'm
was-
keen.
We got so much other stuff to talk about, actually.
3 questions left.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
One thing that I would like to leave everybody with that's actually a recording artist specifically, or performing artist even, is one thing I think everyone needs to know is quality over quantity.
Please, guys.
Always. If you're going to release every single week or month, dude, you're gonna get screwed because the quality is not gonna be there. Rather release every couple of months.
It just fucked.
Okay.
Let's just use that camera. Yeah, just say
Okay, away. Rather release every couple of months, if you have to. Take some time with it and put some genuine work into it. Get all your legal work sorted out, your copyright work sorted out. Make sure that everyone is, in the same bullpen as you, and get out some good quality stuff. And that's what's gonna. Someone like Ed Sheeran, like when last did he release something, dude? He can probably
actually just the other day. But
did he actually? Did he actually? Did he actually? Well, I'm not keeping up with Ed Sheeran. All I know is I found a love. And bro, you're gonna go to weddings and proms, and I promised you, with every cent I have, you will hear that song.
Yes,
you will hear it for years to come
Yeah.
because quality.
Yeah.
It's good quality. So yeah, that's my advice to people starting off recording and performing, and put some good quality shit out there. Yes,
So he doesn't have the networking skills, but the quality's there.
for sure.
So,
we want quality on the show. Well,
well,
we strive for quality.
we strive for passion. Let's go with that. We strive
yes.
for passion.
That's a good one.
We want followers. We want followers. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed with this camera. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Rebel Radio. Please like and subscribe, like we said earlier, and keep banging your head.
And follow me at Broken Sticks on Instagram.
Broken
Shameless plug.
Sticks.
That's
yeah,
me.
Broken
Thank you.
Sticks. And also bands.
Stand 58 and Graze Us.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Put links in the description. All right.
Over here.
Just right here.
My fucking eyes. That.